Oi troops, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're managing to stay out on your bikes whilst the weather is rapidly declining, and that's kind of tying in with the theme of this video, staying out whilst the weather is getting absolutely Websters. So with where I work being about half an hour commute in the morning, and I set off at like 5-6 in the morning, it's cold, I'll tell you that for free. And I've been checking the weather app lately, and it's coming up in the minuses. I mean, I know I've already tried remedying this with all this winter gear I've been sourcing and whatnot, but I had a bit of an impulse buy the other day on Amazon. I was having a look around for heated gloves, thinking, right, if there's going to be freezing temperatures, I'm going to absolutely wuss out, and I'm going to buy some heated gloves. And yeah, so I had a quick look for Amazon, not expecting any miracles. However, I stumbled across a set of heated gloves, and they're currently on sale for I think they're 40 quid at the moment. Yeah, so I stumbled upon a set of gloves on Amazon, heated gloves, 40 quid, Black Friday sales. I'm assuming it's a Black Friday sale, or they could just happen to be on sale at the moment. But I think they're from like 60 or 70 quid down to 40 quid at the moment. So I thought it's not really going to break the bank if they're tragically bad. But the general sort of thoughts that I've got at the moment is that they're actually really good. They're pretty good, yeah. So I took about, the day I got them, I thought, right, straight off the bat, we'll see how long these last. Cheap pair of gloves, it's probably only going to last about 20 minutes and then they're going to pile in. So I took them out, full power, 2 hours in, my hands were still nice and toasty and it was still cooking out heat. And I can't see me ever going for a longer ride than 2 hours in this sort of weather anyway, so I kind of capped it there and I went back home. They do state that you can get 5 hours out of them, but I don't believe that's on full power. I think you're looking at having it on like medium power or something there. So yeah, you've on that you got the 3 settings. So you got the least warm. In fact, I'll go through just booting the gloves up from the beginning. It'll make more sense. So you turn them on, and you notice mine at the moment, well, I don't know if you can tell, but mine have got like little red lights on them. So when you first turn them on, for the first 5 minutes, that little red power button will be sort of pulsating. And it'll do that for 5 minutes, and all that's telling you is it's warming up to the maximum heat that it can. And after 5 minutes, it'll drop down to a white light, so that will turn white. And all that's telling you is that, right, I've heated up to the max, I'm now going down to medium power, just in case you've forgotten about me. So it'll drop down to medium, and that's when you can start playing about with it. So from there, like I do, and I'd suggest you do this, I'll go bang straight on the button, and then I'll go, I'm just going to leave it there, because that's the hottest setting you can get. So the red light means it's on the hottest setting. You can leave it on medium if you want, or you can cycle from medium through hot and then drop back down to the blue, which is the least heated setting. And I don't recommend that, because I tried it when I was out the other day, and it just felt like a decent pair of warm gloves. I couldn't feel any heating element in there at all. With a medium setting, I mean, again, it's like a slightly warmer pair of gloves. You can just, and I mean just, tell that there's a heating element in there. But you know that there are 40 quid pair of gloves. But on the red, I'll tell you what, it's a big jump up, huge jump up from medium to red, to high. Christ, you can feel it. So I'd advise you staying on high, because you're going to get a few hours use out of it anyway. And just enjoying the fact that your hands are not going to fall off. But yeah, I mean, definitely don't recommend the lowest setting. It's about as warm as a heated argument. And medium setting light is just a sort of decent pair of warm gloves. But if you really want to feel the effects, bang it on high and leave it like that and let it do its job. The heating element, they're good. They're in good positions. I wouldn't mind them on the front, but I'm assuming with the fingers and on the back of the hand. But I don't believe there's any in the front, because the only time I feel heat is on the back, which for motorbikes is alright, because the wind chill is only ever going to get the outside of your hands anyway, isn't it? So that's really the part that worries me, the outside. And that's where the heating elements are. So that's negating all the cold that usually causes me all the dramas. The one of the very few downsides I will comment about these gloves is the location of the battery packs. By the way, it does come with battery packs. I see a lot of heating clothing that say you have to buy your own battery packs. These do come with a battery pack per glove, so you don't have to worry about trying to source your own batteries or anything. It comes with them, and like I said, they reckon you get about 5 hours. I haven't tested it. I'm probably not going to test that because I don't want to go out in weather cold enough to be wearing heated gloves for 5 hours, to be honest with you. But yeah, so with the battery location, it's on the top there, it's in a little waterproof zip. But if you wear watches, or if you're like me and you got cameras everywhere, sometimes people have the little wrist strap so you can hit record and whatever. You're not going to be able to wear that with these gloves, because the battery pack, when you're playing with your handles, as soon as you're moving around, it gets caught on your watch. So I had to take my watch off every time I put these on. Not the end of the world. It takes me about 5 seconds to take it off, 5 seconds to put it back on. It's just a minor inconvenience which I can deal with when I've got toasty hands. And yeah, the only other thing is, obviously, it's a bit of a double-edged sword because you're losing your protection. My other winter gloves that I recently reviewed, obviously I had the knuckle protectors on. These don't. They're just a really thick pair of gloves with like some sort of synthetic leather, similar to the winter gloves I bought not long ago. However, you're also not getting the knuckle protection. But I'm only ever going to be using these for commuting to and from work, where I usually don't go any faster than 40 miles an hour because the speed camera is bloody everywhere. So if I do come off, it's not going to be the end of the world that I haven't got knuckle protectors on, because I won't be going fast enough to really do a number on myself. So probably more so for the commuting, a lot of us, that these will become in use. I definitely wouldn't be taking them out on long haul motorway trips or big fast rides with the lads, but motorways and fast rides with the lads, more a summer thing when I won't be using heated gloves anyway, so not any sort of detriment to me. And something I really noticed, which I thought was actually quite cool, I don't know whether these were made with bikers in mind, purely because there's no protection. It makes me think maybe they wasn't. However, there is quite a cool feature. So the day I took these out, the very first day I got them, it was pretty rainy, as standard in the UK, and I had to wipe my visor a lot. And usually when you're wiping your visor with your gloves, you're just smearing water everywhere. However, like I said, I don't know if this is intentional. This might be part of the aesthetics, and it doubles up as an absolute game changer for us. However, look at that. This little thing here on my thumb, that is almost like a window wiper you get in your car. I saw it, I was like, I'm going to try it. So I started trying to scrape the water away off my visor. And I'll tell you what, it works like a window wiper blade. It's quality. Like, I don't know if they planned that, but it works. So, yeah, make what you want of that. Oh yeah, sorry, there was another downside I found to these is, I don't know if it's just brand specific to these, but bear in mind that all the ones I looked at on Amazon, all the different brands, pretty much all do the same glove anyway. I think it's probably all made in some sweatshop in China, and they distribute to all these different brands. However, the brand that I went with, because I've got massive hands, it doesn't affect me. But it, yeah, they only do large/XL, and that's not one size. That's not large or XL. That's large/XL being one size, and they are big. I've got big hands, but these are big. Almost too big for me. And I'm usually large or like extra large in gloves anyway, but yeah, these are big boys. It doesn't take away any of your dexterity when you're actually going for your handles, your levers and that, but they are big, just bear that in mind. Especially if you've got small hands, don't be ordering a set of these and then when they turn up being like, hang about, he told me they're good, but they've sent me an XL. That's all they do, this brand. I'll bang the brand up because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll bang a little screenshot up. But yeah, just be cautious if you are going to order a set of these from Amazon. Then do check the sizing. Yeah, other than that, I'm struggling to find a downside to them. I really am. Would I recommend them? Yeah, I would. If you're looking to stay warm in the mornings on your morning commute, I'd 100% recommend these. These are a glorious bit of kit, I tell you. Absolutely glorious. I've not had cold hands since buying these. They've not run out of batteries on me. Bear in mind, I do charge them every time I get home. But yeah, they're absolutely quality. For a buck 40 quid on Amazon, I really rate it. It's decent. But yeah, I'd recommend them. Give it a go, give it a try. If you have already tried them and you had dramas with them, let me know. And I'll try and dive into that rabbit hole and see if I have the same issues. I've not had a massive deep dive into these yet. I've worn them maybe a grand total of about 4 hours since buying them, but yeah. Get amongst the comments, let me know your thoughts and whether you've tried Amazon specials or not, but yeah, I'll rate it, I think they're good. And on that, I'll leave it there, as usual. Do drop a like if you found this useful, and get involved in the comments. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. It all helps, even if it is still in the 200s, I think we are. But yeah, do subscribe, it all helps. And on that, stay safe, stay low, move fast, and I'll catch you next time.